Hey guys, what's going on? This is Larknok /AKW Addict, and you guys are watching a 20 kills and 2 deaths sniping gameplay on Precipice. Welcome back to the second part of my Where Have You Been Larknok series, and for this video guys, I'm going to go over a bit of what happened to me in that 3 to 4 week period after I gave up on my hop temporarily. If you have no clue what I'm talking about, there will be a link on the screen now and in the description, linking you guys to the first part of my Where Have You Been Larknok series. Now that that's out of the way, let's rewind to a day or two after Christmas. So I just gave up on my hot dog, but surprisingly, that didn't stop me from going on a short Call of Duty spree that Christmas vacation, during which, with my Astro A40 headset set up, I was able to sound whore and get crazy good in free-for-alls. It increased my KD dramatically. I got something like 4 Moabs that vacation and brought my KD up to a 2.1-ish from 1.6. I also prestiged twice, so that's essentially what I did during the daytime. About a week before Christmas, KJ finally convinced me to try My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, and don't laugh quite yet, which I was at the time convinced was girly and stupid. I ended up watching about 4 episodes, and I'll admit it wasn't bad. Around the time I gave up on my hot dog, I decided that I would continue watching My Little Pony Friendship is Magic during the nighttime because I had nothing better to do. I made it a habit to watch about 3 episodes or an hour's worth every night that vacation. After watching up through probably episode 6 or 7, I really fell in love with the characters, and that's when I started recognizing myself as a brony, which is a male fan of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. I could have an entirely separate video dedicated to why being a brony is awesome, and how much it has improved my life, which is, it's weird to think about until you actually are a brony. So I won't really get into all that for now, just put that in the back of your brain, I guess. So that's what I did during the vacation. Once vacation ended, I got back into the drudgery of school, no pun intended, and video games weren't really an option during the school day. I developed this pretty weird, pretty cool sleeping schedule for the first week after vacation, where I would just go to bed the moment I got home from school. So that's about it. 3 p.m. I would wake up at around 7 to eat dinner, and then I'd go back to sleep until around 2 a.m. At that point, I was all rested up and was able to effectively get all the homework I needed to get done during those long, quiet night times alone. It was probably about 2 or 3 days after I started doing this that I picked up a copy of DEFCON from the Steam shop for about $10. Now, if you're all unfamiliar with that game, which you probably are, it's not a very popular game. DEFCON is a real-time 2D strategy game all about nuclear warfare. It actually takes a lot of inspiration from the movie War Games, and the graphics reflect that. It's actually pretty fun, pretty hard. It's actually pretty hard, in fact. And I started playing online during my long, quiet nights after I finished my homework. Improving my strategy became a little bit of an obsession for about a week there, and my sleeping schedule returned to normal as I lost interest in the game. Because although it's fun, the actual content of the game is actually fairly limited. So guys, this leads to the next game I played during that 3-week period, which I actually got on Christmas, but it took me about 2 weeks before I actually started playing it, and that would be Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. Again, I could do an entirely separate video on why I love Skyward Sword, but the point is that it took me about 2 weeks, or about 3 weekends of non-stop Legend of Zelda to beat it, and all I'm gonna say is final boss battle, one word for you, epic. Anyways guys, after I beat Legend of Zelda, well, then some shit went down. So first let me just give you guys some context. My sister, she's about 2 years younger than me, she's a freshman in high school. My sister associates with a crowd that, to put it nicely, I don't. My sister and I don't actually have very much in common. So my sister was throwing a party one fine Saturday evening, and she invited all sorts of high school kids, mostly juniors and seniors, many of which I recognized but weren't friends with. So the party room is downstairs, and there's a back door downstairs that connects it to the outside. Additionally, the garage connects to the party room by a hallway, and my room is on the left of that hallway. There's just a little door there. And at the back of my room is a door to a bathroom that also connects to the party room. So there's 2 entrances into my room. So The party's going on. There's like 60 kids that I wouldn't associate with, partying downstairs, and my mom's getting all crazy about these stupid kids drinking alcohol, and she confiscates like 10 drinks. So I go upstairs to cook some pasta, and I leave my Astro 40s downstairs connected to my laptop. I'm listening to some brony music or something. So I'm cooking some pasta upstairs, and it takes like 8 minutes, and I bring my pasta back downstairs. I find a couple making out in my bed. Frankly, I tell them to get the fuck out. I don't even know my Astros were gone at the point. And then I noticed my Astros are completely gone. They definitely got stolen. There's no other explanation. Now, one of those kids at the party probably stole my Astros from my house.